SOWORE challenges Peter Obi. Soludo. Otti. Other Southeast politicians to join peaceful march to Lasso Rock for Nnamdi Kanu's release. My dear listeners, the former presidential candidate for the African Action Congress and human rights activist, Omoyele Sowore, challenges Peter Obi, Soludo, Otti, other Southeast politicians to join peaceful march to Lasso Rock for Nnamdi Kanu's release. Moving on to the full details, kindly please ensure you like, subscribe to this channel and share. Human rights activist and former presidential candidate of the African Action Congress (AAC), Omoyele Sowore has called on political leaders and other stakeholders from the Southeast region to join him in a peaceful march to the presidential villa, Abuja, to demand the immediate release of the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu. In a post on his X, formerly Twitter account, on Wednesday night, Sowore stated that he was ready to set aside political differences in pursuit of justice for Nnamdi Kanu. I will set aside my differences with some politicians for one cause, he wrote. I challenge every politician or person of good conscience from the Southeast who says they want Nnamdi Kanu released to stop the rhetoric. Time for action is now. Let's march to the Lasso Rock Villa. Sowore, convener of the revolutionary movement, urged prominent figures from the region, including governors, lawmakers, traditional and religious leaders, to take concrete steps beyond verbal support for Kanu's release. Every governor, senator, member of the House, traditional ruler, priest, Eze, Igbo person, and every Nigerian who believes in Kanu's freedom, come out and do more than talk. I will lead this peaceful march to the Lasso Rock Villa, Sowore declared. He specifically tagged Anambra State Governor Chukwuma Soludo, Senator Leyinaya Labaribe, Abia State Governor Alex Otti, and former Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi, challenging them to join in the protest. No more empty noise. Let Governor Soludo at CC Soludo, Senator Labaribe at Senator Labaribe, Alex Otti at Alex Otti for FR, Peter Obi at Peter Obi, and all others who claim to care step up and join us in person, he said. Sowore stressed that the march would be peaceful and lawful, aimed at demanding justice and an end to what he described as the persecution of Nnamdi Kanu. We go together peacefully, legally and visibly to demand justice and an end to MNK's persecution. Hashtag free Nnamdi Kanu now, he added. Reacting to Sowore's challenge, Kanu's special counsel, Barrister Aloy Ejimako, said, Dear Sowore, I hereby step forward to march with you to Lasso Rock to peacefully and visibly demand justice for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who is with me in Igbo Ahoy. Kanu has been in the custody of the Department of State Services, DSS, since June 2021. Following his arrest and extraordinary rendition to Nigeria from Kenya under controversial circumstances. He faces charges bordering on terrorism, treasonable felony, and incitement, filed by the federal government before the Federal High Court in Abuja. Kanu has consistently pleaded not guilty to all counts. In October 2022, the Court of Appeal discharged and acquitted him of all charges, ruling that his extradition to Nigeria violated international laws. However, the federal government appealed the judgment and obtained a stay of execution from the Supreme Court, which allowed his continued detention. Despite several calls for his release, including appeals from Southeast governors, traditional rulers, religious leaders, and international human rights groups, Kanu remains in solitary confinement at the DSS facility in Abuja. His legal team has repeatedly decried what they describe as the government's disobedience to court orders, granting him unconditional release, arguing that this continued detention constitutes a violation of his fundamental human rights. My dear listeners, now I've come to the end of our today's news. Please do drop by at the comment section and let us know what your view is all about. Thank you for listening.